channel. Today I thought it would be fun since today is October the 13th, which that officially means that it is 1 year, 6 months since my gastric bypass. So I thought I would film like an update on where things are going and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys want to know about how I'm doing with my hashtag Linzy loses lard, just keep watching. So first off, let's just talk about how I started this journey at my heaviest that I know was 326 pounds. And, like, honestly, looking back then, when I look at pictures then, and then when I look at pictures now, like, I never thought I was that big. I never thought my face was that round. I never thought my stomach was that big. Like, I didn't think that I was that big. But looking back now, I definitely realize why this surgery was so important and honestly so vital to get. But so I started out this journey at 326 pounds, and before I had, and that was March 1st. And before I had my surgery and went that route and all of that, I kind of quit drinking alcohol and I kind of started watching what I was eating, and because my insurance wouldn't cover it, so I went the self-pay route. So it was a little bit easier for me to get the surgery. I didn't have to jump through all the hoops that a lot of the patients whose insurance makes you like do and stuff like that. So I kind of lucked out that way. But so all of a sudden I just went, I'll link my other video down below that talks about how I got approved and stuff like that. But so we'll just jump to the day where they're like, okay, this is when you're having your surgery. And so I went in and I weighed in and I was 303 pounds. So I had lost about 20 pounds prior to surgery. And today I weighed in at 192. So that's a total within the 6 months of, let's see, they changed the app on me. So I've lost 110 pounds since April 13th, but 20 before that, so 130 altogether. So since March 1st, I've lost 130 pounds, which is just pretty miraculous if you think about it. But I ended up getting bursitis in my hip from losing weight so fast. I actually went in today and got my blood drawn to get all my vitals and stuff like that taken and see where my levels are. Because I bruise super easy. Like, I woke up with, like, bruises on my chest. I don't know if you guys can see them. And then I had, like, 2 bruises right here. And I had, like, a big old bruise on my leg. So it's really easy to bruise after you get this surgery. Also, one thing that we can talk about is alcohol. Literally, you take 1 drink, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for saying this, but I don't care, it's real life. You literally take, like, 1 shot to a normal person is, like, 4 or 5 shots to us. And it's not like you, like, are, like, a normal person, like, takes a shot, and they're like, ooh, my veins are warm, and then the next shot, it's like, okay, I'm feeling it, no, it's like, bam, bam. You have 1 shot, you are shit-faced. And it takes you a longer time to freaking sober up, too. So, really, when they say be careful with drinking after bariatric surgery, they definitely mean it. Also, I don't eat carbs. I really only eat, still, I've slowly started to add in some meat. I do my Premier protein shakes. Still have my horrible habit of chewing food and spitting it out, and that's really, really bad. But, like, it just helps me get through it. I'm not supposed to eat fruit. My doctor recommends that I do not eat fruit, but I still eat oranges and apples and grapes and watermelon. Without that, I would probably be dead. I don't swallow the rinds. I spit that part out, but it just, I'll be feeling like horrible, and then I will immediately eat a piece of an orange or eat a few grapes, and like I immediately feel better. I don't do very well on my vitamins. That is one thing that you really need to consider before getting this surgery, is committing to taking your vitamins. I'm horrible at it, and I think that's why I'm sick a lot. I think that's why I never feel good. I think that's why my bones always hurt. So you definitely need to look into that. Hair loss is real, people. Hair loss is real after bariatric surgery. It started with me around 3 months, and it's still falling out as I hit 6 months. But they say once you hit about your 6 months, you can slowly kind of tell that it's coming back. But I need to get better at exercising. Since I don't take my vitamins and since I'm always tired, I don't go to the gym as much as I should. And that would definitely help with like my excess skin and all that. But I need to start stepping it up and going to the gym, which that is one thing I'm going to commit on. But I did start at a size 28. A size 28 at Lane Bryant was almost too tight for me. So I was probably a little bit bigger than a size 28. And today I bought size 16s at Old Navy, and I can fit into their large size pants. So I don't know if you just want me to kind of stand up. I know I'm in pajama pants, but this is kind of what I look like, if you guys can see. I'm super proud of myself. I've come like a really long way. I do still have a long way to go, which I'm totally fine with. I want to lose about another 60 pounds for my height. That's a super healthy BMI and like class for me. I started at super morbidly obese 3, and now I'm only obese class 1. Yes. So I'm super excited about that. And another thing that is so freaking exciting about weight loss, I'm not even joking, my feet lost weight. No lie. Like, I can fit into Toms now. There's like shoes that, like, I have little bony feet and I love them. And I know that's weird, but I've always had like these fat Fred Flintstone feet. So I just have gotten addicted to shopping, to clothes and shoes, and yeah. But if you guys are ever, let's talk about water. I still drink my water. You're supposed to at least drink 64 ounces a day. So I get one of these babies and I drink the whole thing, and then I fill her up and I drink her again, and that's how I know I hit my 64 ounces, because there is 33.8 ounces in here. I did luck out. I have not in my 6 months had to get resubmitted or re-put into the hospital for dehydration, and that is really, really like common in the weight loss surgery community. Luckily, I have not had to. I can chug my water. Most people still have to sip, but I can chug it. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions or any comments or want to know anything else, please leave me questions down below. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And I thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!